Hi, before this video starts, I just want to preface two things. One, I am not an expert. Something I say in this video could turn out to be false, so if that is the case, please let me know down in the comments and I will pin your comment and make sure people know that that is the correct information. Two, I do not make videos often, so if it seems like I'm unprofessional or I'm just blabbing on in this video, I probably am. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys learn something. And without further ado, let the video play. Okay, so I noticed there was a lot of people that were having trouble, I guess, figuring out how to use security guard, and they were saying that he needs a really bad taser buff. Now, at the time of this recording, security guard hasn't received any taser buffs, so that might change in the future. I know there was a poll recently held to get security guard buffs, so we'll find out. But basically, security guard is one of those characters that you just have to be using from a distance. It's not a character where you're supposed to be right on top of the killer, okay? And I'm going to show that now. I'm going to try to show some other texts on security guard that I figured out while playing. You can see in the top left, I'm on 88 ping, so there's a good chance that I get punished anyways, and that's probably because of my ping. And if it becomes a problem, I'll probably just swap servers so you guys can see what it's like on like native ping or whatever. But yeah, I'll do my best to show you guys exactly how security guard is supposed to look, because it's not bad. Like, he's honestly top two in my opinion. I think security guard and medic are probably some of the best characters in the game. Oof. Okay, so we're fighting an enter. I'll also try to give some like tips on killers in general while I play, so this is more supposed to be an informative gameplay over anything. Alright, so first thing I like to do when I'm a security guard is to immediately mark a killer, especially when they're entered, because the first thing they're gonna do is get into their hiding form. Also on entered, you really want to pay attention to your server list, because like this on the bottom left, you want to pay attention to who those are, because if a fighter or someone who's supposed to be a fighter walks up to you and they don't have their axe out, that's not a fighter. Okay. He's in hall 5. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I know who he is now. But right there was a pretty safe distance to use it against entered. If I had just hit my taser, I probably would have been fine. But, you know. Okay, so he knows I'm right there. I'm just gonna wait and look for his light, because something you guys should know is that you should never have your flashlight on in this game, because all it does is just tell entered exactly where you are. Or not even just entered, just any killer. Tells them exactly where you are. I'm gonna do a bit of attack here. So, okay, he just killed someone. Try to see if I can't monitor him. Okay, so he's putting out eyes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create even more distance here, right? Because I want to have as much time to figure out who entered is going to potentially disguise himself as. Okay, see? That right there? That's what we're looking for. That's exactly what we're looking for. So I know exactly who he is now. He's supposed to be a fighter. So you're gonna see him when I see him on my screen, if I see him on my screen. But see? He's supposed to have his axe. He doesn't. He only has the customer things, because entered can't spawn in with the survivor's accessories, at least at the time of recording this video. Okay. So I know that there's somewhere around here. See, right here, this is a great distance to use taser. Especially since he's behind a wall, he can't get close to me. That's an amazing distance to use taser from, because he has no way of getting to me unless he wastes an ability on me, and entered's pull is extremely easy to avoid, provided you're on good ping. Something I really think this game needs, honestly, is a server list, so you can constantly see whether or not you're in, like, the proper server or not. Yeah, so my job right now is just to keep him marked. People know exactly who or where he is and when he's disguising. Okay, so he went to one of the areas that doesn't have... Oh, he left the game. Oh, did he? Oh, I'm bugged. I think I'm just bugged. Okay, never mind. That's... Okay, so this is a very dangerous distance to use taser from. Especially since I'm lagging right now. You most definitely do not want to use taser from right there. He's going to come out any second, so I'm going to just start running. Yeah, see? And since I'm on elevated, he can't close that gap. Okay, so is he just not coming here? Okay, then I'm not gonna... I'm disguising. Pretty sure that's fake. So, yeah, that's a fake right there. And I did get lucky there. I didn't know if his grab was off cooldown, so I kind of got really lucky there. I'm also, again, I'm on really high ping doing this, and they're barely able to punish me for this. Like, I am not in my region. I'm pretty sure I'm in Cali or Germany right now. Okay, so who did he just kill? He just killed someone. But I don't know who. So I'm just going to start being wary of everyone who comes close. That's probably them. So I'm going to start running this way, because I don't trust them. Yeah, see? So he's going to make his way over here. I'm going to wait. And then I'm going to immediately get behind this wall. Come here, barricade off. That was very risky. I shouldn't have gone straight through there.
I've got you.
Alright. See, I took a hit there, but it's fine. See, I shouldn't be going here yet, because it's not anywhere close to 6. You only really want to be in this area if it's close to 6 already. But if it's not, you really don't have a reason to be here. Nope, okay. Can't use my taser here. Just a little tip, if you're playing a security guard, try your best not to bring the killer towards them. I don't even notice him. A little loop I love doing. Not gonna charge here. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna take 2. Okay, so they just recently nerfed that. Completely forgot. I'm gonna do this to get stamina back.
You've interrupted the show. Where are you going?
That's fine. he's definitely looking for me here.
How rude.
And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to see if he falls for the bait. Okay, so who is he going as? That's fine. He might make his way over here. No, he doesn't. Okay. Trying to see if I can't find him. Make my way to this medic. I'm lucky he might be able to get some heals off before he kills that next guy. We're still missing a generator. Well, that's something you also should be prioritizing if you haven't been already. Okay, so he's gonna zone right there. And that is perfectly fine for us. And that's a free red taser right there. And I'm going to immediately come this way. Okay, so I got punished for taking that loop a little too late. But that's A-okay. I'm making a really bad mistake by not coming after me immediately here. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm already in a bad position. I want to be wet. Okay, so he's dead. That's LMS, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm going to preemptively charge taser here. Just because I know he's coming. And as I've shown you guys 3 times now, you are more than safe from a specific distance. I think about right here I can get my taser off. Yep. And if I just move backwards, he's gonna take that bait. And now I'm not kidding. It's truly as simple as that. And I'm gonna take the time to get my stamina back before going to my life. And again, just pay attention to the doors because his eyes will tell you where to go. See? Right.
The spotlight is on you.
And that's fine if I take that hit. I can't take that door because I'm pretty sure there's an eye there. And now he doesn't know. And he messed up. You're not supposed to do that, but I did it anyways. I'm gonna take the time to get some extra stamina, and now I just have to loop here. Literally, I just loop here and I win. That's fine. I'm honestly gonna see if I can think a hit or two for this guy. He doesn't know that. That's fine. I'm gonna wait a bit. And I'll take a hit if I have to. But yeah, no. Winning against anyone on security guard is not that difficult. I'll try to do another game, if I can, just to further drive home that part. But it's mainly just like supposed to be an informative gameplay video. That did get my heart pumping a bit because I don't get a whole lot of LMSs because my whole job is to try to keep my team safe. But I can't do that if I don't know who's alive. and obviously I don't got time to constantly leave my cameras. But yeah, dude, I promise you guys, it's not as difficult as it seems to use security guard and use taser at good distances. It just takes a little bit of, I guess, experimenting. When you find out what that good range is and you can consistently pull it off, I'm telling you, man, like you can get green tasers pretty much for free, and red tasers if you're smart. But yeah, I'll do another round here. I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Just gotta make sure I'm still recording real quick. Yeah, I'll do another round, let you know what I mean. Since this is on a different map, since I want to say that cargo bay is a little bit easier for security guard, especially since it's a lot more consolidated. Oh, it's another energy. Okay. So I might have time to show you more what I mean. Okay, and again, first thing I'm going to want to do, especially since I'm going against Ennard, is I'm going to want to find him on the cameras and mark him as early as possible. See, okay, so that's not Ennard right there, because it's using, okay, see, this guy already found Ennard. This is how you want to be playing.
Miss.
Good evasion right there. See, it's Casa ne Teto, we know this. Just keep her marked for anyone who doesn't. And while they deal with that, I'm trying to see if I can't get a gen off. Okay, I'm only gonna do 2 pumps of that because I don't want to leave my team for too long. Yeah, but he's still over there, so I'm gonna try to get the time bonus. Yeah, you don't want to spend too much time on gen, but in this case, where most of my team is already stalling from. So I'm gonna start making my way, and I'll pop a taser to let him get away a bit. So now. Okay, so I'll just abandon that loop. That spot does need to get fixed. Okay, so while he's distracted, I'll get over here. And I guess my goal is just to get another gen done while he's busy losing. I guess something I should start talking to you guys about is that when you come into Fight by Night, you kind of have to think about it differently than most ASIMs, because the survivors' roles aren't as like easy to, I guess, to categorize. Because sure, security guard is definitely a support character, right? But he does more than that, right? Like there's a lot of cases where he kind of feels like a survivalist, and it's definitely not wrong to think that whatsoever. So he just killed the fighter, if I'm not mistaken. But it's definitely not wrong to okay, see, this is a bad distance to use it. But then again, he used the worst move he could to try to catch up to me, so. He's actually able to get away with it, so. He shouldn't be on that right now. Oh, I don't know if you guys have noticed as well, but when you're, especially when the killer doesn't know where you are, you want to, try not to sprint through doors. And that might sound weird, but, sprinting through a door actually makes a lot of noise. So it makes it a lot easier for the killer to know exactly where you are when you do that. So how do you fix that? Well, you stop giving them as many audio cues, and you make it a lot harder for them to find you. So start using the environment to your advantage too. Like you can press crouch, you can crouch with C, I believe, for PC. I don't know what it would be for mobile. Pretty sure you guys have a button for that, and I don't know what it is for console. Okay, so he just missed his grab, and he's gonna try to lunge his way through it. But then again, I'm at a safe distance, so that's not gonna make an issue, or a problem, really. I'm not quite sure what the game plan for that taser was, but... yeah. But honestly, like I was saying, the two biggest, I guess, indicators for a killer able to finding out where you are is your flashlight and sprinting through doors. Oh, and something else I've been doing this entire time is don't fully hold your doors. Like, you want to keep those alive as long as you can. So... Miss! Okay, that's odd. Like, you want to keep those doors open for as long as you can. I'm gonna see if he comes after me here. So, do like maybe 1 or 2 hits and then open it and you get a slight period of stun. Don't do what I do and don't go through the door to try to get behind them. That will not work most of the time if they are smart enough to react, or fast enough to react rather. That will just get you hit. See right there, that is a horrible distance to use taser from. He is extremely lucky Enter did not punish him there. I was too far to use my taser, but it is what it is. Okay, see, once again, too far to use my taser. I'm really trying to find that perfect distance, like the indicator to know you're at the perfect distance. But there is no perfect distance, or rather indicator for it. There is definitely a perfect distance, I don't know what I'm saying, but there's no indicator for a perfect distance. So you kind of just have to guess most of the time. Okay, so he's dead. One of the security guards is gone. In a lineup like this, it's extremely easy to tell who is entered and who isn't, because every one of us have a unique idle, walk, and run animation, because we all have items in our hands. Okay, so he's coming this way. I missed again. Run the opposite way? Yeah, okay. Don't do that. Most enters are just going to expect you to run in a straight line. Don't do that. Try to juke them. So, like, run off to the side, run behind them. You know, do whatever you can. Sometimes, if you know an enter is going to try to, like, hit behind them, it's worth it to, go for a different, form of attack. Let's see. I'm going to preemptively charge my taser here. He thinks I can't see him, and I'm not sure why. Miss my taser. I have not hit the taser much this round. Odd. I didn't know they updated that now. Like that. Oh, you forgot there was a spot there now. I've got you. Yeah, see, run through him. Don't run in front of him. Don't try to keep going where you were going. Swap up your run. Yeah, and that right there is just a plain old juke. He's gonna try to get over that. Distance here. So he just wasted those moves there. Oh, huge leg spike. That is perfectly fine. He can camp there as long as he wants. That makes no difference to me. I'm gonna try to go for a risky play here. Oh. Yeah. Okay. My reasoning for dying here is I definitely just missed most of my tasers, so I couldn't help my team much, and I just made a bad play. I definitely was hoping he would try to get greedy and push me into a corner so I could run past him, but he played it smart, so he won because of that. Security guard, I swear to you guys, it's not as bad as it is. His taser is definitely not just you use it, you die. It's more you use it to try to take chase, and if you're good enough at looping and juking, you can typically avoid it. Or sometimes the killer will just ignore you. I know that's what I do, because most of the time I'm going to be able to get to the person I'm trying to chase anyways, and they're just giving me a stamina refresh. So yeah, I guess this was my informative gameplay. Oh my god. I guess this was my informative gameplay on security guard and I guess other general tips on Bye Bye Night. See you guys later, I guess.